This little girl kept staring at a shopkeeper, so he asked, "What are you trying to buy?" The girl softly replied, "I want to exchange this for $1." The man placed his pen behind his ear, exchanged the money for her, and then asked, "What are you planning to do with that $1?" The girl whispered, "I want to call Dad. Grandma said Dad went to heaven and won't be back for a very, very long time." Hearing those words shattered the man's heart. So without saying much, he gently took her to a nearby phone booth, dialed a number, and softly told her, "Count to 10 first, and then you can talk to your father." So the little girl happily started counting, and it turned out the man had actually dialed his own number. When the man picked up the call, the girl's voice instantly filled with excitement as she said, "Dad, when are you coming back?" The man replied, "Sweetheart, when you grow up a little more, Dad will come back to you." Those words made the little girl smile so brightly, as if her whole world had suddenly become warm again. The very next day, the girl came back once more, and although the man looked a little tired and irritated at first, the moment he realized why she was there, his heart softened again, and he quietly took her back to the same phone booth just like before. When the call connected, the girl excitedly said, "Dad, today my best friend gave me the prettiest sticker ever, and Dad, when are you going to take me to the amusement park?" The man answered softly, "Sweetheart, when you grow up, Dad will take you to the amusement park." The little girl smiled happily again, and from that day on, every single day, the girl would come back just so she could talk to the father she missed more than anything in the world. But one day, the little girl arrived carrying a piece of fruit in her tiny hands. At first, the man thought she brought it for him, but instead she asked him to cut it for her. Then after he cut it, the girl handed him one half and sweetly said the other half was for her father. The man gladly accepted it, even though his heart was already aching inside. But then the girl suddenly said, "Grandma said we're leaving tomorrow and going somewhere very, very far away, so I brought you something as a goodbye gift." Hearing that instantly made the man feel unbearably sad, because without realizing it, this little girl had slowly become a part of his life. Seeing the sadness on his face, the girl wrapped her tiny arms around him and gently asked, "Will you miss me?" The man forced a smile and lied, "No, I'm actually happy you're leaving." But deep inside, his heart was breaking into pieces. Just then, her grandma called out and told her it was time to go. As the little girl walked away, the man suddenly felt an emptiness he had never felt before, and while standing there alone, he noticed she had left behind a stuffed bunny with a small note attached to it. The note read, "Thank you for pretending to be my father. I almost forgot what my real dad looked like. I only remember him always busy in the kitchen and always keeping a pen behind his ear. Sometimes I dream about him. Then one day I saw your pen, and I thought maybe my father had finally come back. If my father were still here, I think he would look just like you. From that day on, I felt like I had a new dad, but I always knew someday I would have to leave you." Reading the letter brought tears to the man's face, and without wasting another second, he ran through the streets, searching everywhere for the little girl. But no matter where he looked, she was nowhere to be found. Then suddenly, the little girl appeared in front of him again. The man immediately pulled her into the tightest hug, holding her like he never wanted to let go. After that, he quickly wrote down his number and gently told her, "Sweetheart, this is Dad's phone number. No matter where life takes you, promise me you'll always call Dad, okay?" The little girl looked up at him with tearful eyes and softly asked, "Can I keep calling you Dad forever?" That question instantly filled the man's eyes with tears. "Of course you can." Then once again, her grandma called for her. But just before leaving, the little girl suddenly turned around, ran back to him one last time, wrapped her tiny arms around him and cried, "Dad, I don't want to forget you." If this story touched your heart, give this video a like.